In a world where the royal family is constantly being rocked by scandals and drama, one member has consistently shown loyalty and dedication to the crown: Princess Anne. As the king prepares for his coronation, he has chosen Anne to play a starring role in the procession as the prestigious gold stick in waiting. This position, historically handed to a person entrusted with the personal safety of the sovereign, is a testament to Anne's unwavering loyalty over the years. As a personal aide-de-camp to His Majesty, Anne will be riding on horseback behind the new king and queen after their coronation at Westminster Abbey on May 6. While Charles and Camilla ride in the Gold State coach back to Buckingham Palace, Anne will lead a larger procession featuring 6,000 armed services personnel. Anne's inclusion in the procession is no surprise, given her history of loyalty to the crown. She famously accompanied her mother's hearse through Scotland and will now accompany her brother as he is crowned. Anne's strong character has been evident throughout her life, and she has always been a remarkable lady, unlike some faux feminists who love to bleat on about women empowerment whilst leeching onto their husband's title. The privilege of being the gold stick in waiting dates back to Tudor times in the 15th century, where two officers, a gold stick and a silver stick, were placed close to the sovereign to protect them from danger. It is an honor that has been bestowed on Anne due to her years of dedicated service to the crown. According to royal sources, the king personally told Anne of his wish for her to take on this role, and she was incredibly honored to do so. The siblings, despite their warring ways as children, have enjoyed a close relationship, with Charles often jealous of Anne's closeness with their father, Prince Philip. Royal insiders have also revealed that the king often leans on his trusted Lieutenant Anne for advice and is a fan of her no-nonsense attitude. Anne is the true ceiling-shattering royal feminist. She lives it, rather than just talking about it, as she should. It's hard to understand why people were hyping Markle as the first feminist of the royals when there's a long line of strong women in the family. Could you ever imagine Anne crumpled on the kitchen floor in a flood of tears because of a text exchange over bridesmaids' dresses? Of course not. The reason Anne had only one bridesmaid and one page at her wedding to Mark Phillips was that she'd had enough of wrangling unruly children at other weddings. In a family where drama and scandal seem to be the norm, Princess Anne stands out as a true example of loyalty and dedication to the crown. The king's decision to honor her with this role in his coronation procession is a fitting tribute to her years of service and devotion. In fact, Princess Anne is the type of royal that many people wish they could be but never will be. With a dry sense of humor and a reputation for being pessimistic and cold, she's undoubtedly the most British of them all, even more so than Prince Charles. One commenter said, "As an American, I know very little about the royals, but I've always been a fan of Princess Anne. I've never had the pleasure of meeting her, but I remember being at horse events where we were parked next to her. She was very approachable, and we had casual conversations about our dogs, horses, and the conditions of the events. We were always respectful, of course, as she is, after all, a member of the royal family." While Princess Anne may not be as well known as some of her more high-profile relatives, she is certainly respected within the royal family. In fact, a well-placed palace source recently revealed that the king values his sister as a trusted lieutenant and rewards her for her unwavering devotion to duty above all else. In contrast, it's hard to imagine the Sussexes filling such a role, given their track record of causing drama and controversy wherever they go. While Princess Anne quietly goes about her duties, the Sussexes seem to crave the spotlight, constantly seeking attention and pushing the boundaries of royal protocol. As the colonel of the Blues and Royals Cavalry Regiment of the British Army, part of the household cavalry, she has executed her role with great honour during previous state and ceremonial occasions. The Princess Royal has always been a loyal supporter of her brother and the crown, and it's wonderful to see her being recognised for her loyalty. It's no surprise that she gives no-nonsense advice, as she and her brother are breaking all the outdated stereotypes about hysterical and impractical women. I can even imagine her taking on Prince Andrew and anyone else who dares to mess with her big brother. In contrast to Princess Anne's loyalty, there is Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. It's clear they have no respect for the crown or the traditions of the royal family. They have shown a complete disregard for protocol and duty, and it's disappointing to see their disrespect for the institution that has supported them throughout their lives. Actually, Harold, the nickname given to Prince Harry by the author, is causing quite a stir with his behavior. He considers himself equal to his brother, Prince William, and has no interest in accepting his role as the spare to the heir. His narcissistic, money-hungry, and gold-digging wife, Meghan, is pushing his buttons to try to destroy his family, just as she destroyed her own. Fortunately, Princess Anne is not like Harold and Meghan. She is a loyal supporter of the crown and has shown her commitment through her service in the army and her role as a personal ADC to the late Queen. She has ridden on horseback for several years during the Trooping the Colour celebrations in London, marking the sovereign's official birthday. The King's decision to reward the Princess Royal for her loyalty and devotion to duty is well deserved. As the holder of the role of Gold Stick, she will continue to carry out ceremonial duties for the sovereign. The Silver Stick, the commander of the household cavalry, is in charge of all ceremonial duties for the sovereign, including the procession from Westminster Abbey to Buckingham Palace, which will include armed forces from across the Commonwealth and the British Overseas Territories, as well as all services of the armed forces of the United Kingdom, alongside the sovereign's bodyguard and royal watermen. God bless the King and the Princess Royal for their dedication to duty and loyalty to the Crown, which stands in stark contrast to the disrespectful and entitled behaviour of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Once they arrive at the palace, they will gather on the balcony to express their gratitude to the nation and watch the Royal Air Force fly past. Despite the excitement and anticipation surrounding the event, one can't help but think about the absence of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The couple has made it clear that they want nothing to do with the royal family, and it seems that the feeling is mutual. Their decision to step back from their roles as senior members of the royal family and move to America has been a source of controversy and tension within the family. Their tell-all interviews and accusations against the royal family have only added fuel to the fire. It's hard to imagine what the coronation procession would have been like if Harry and Meghan were still a part of the family. Would they have attended? Would they have caused a scene? Who knows? One thing is for sure, their absence will not go unnoticed. But despite their absence, the show must go on. The palace spokesperson has promised that further details of the coronation procession will be released in due course. And with the King's loyal sister, Princess Anne, by his side, the nation can rest assured that the event will be a success. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, informative, or entertaining, and share it with your friends. See you in the next one.